Welcome to our digestive health class. We're going to do some traditional breathing exercises to help with our digestion, as well as some modern self-massage to help to move the digestion along. So let's go ahead and start in a comfortable seated position, allowing the eyes to softly shut. Take a few breaths and check in with right where you are. Knowing that our digestion is our body's ability to take in the nutrients that it needs and to get rid of the toxins that it doesn't need. This is an important aspect of our experience. So start to bring your focus down into the digestive tract. Notice how close it is to our diaphragm, where we breathe, in that center. Take a deep inhale into that space. Feel it expanding, give it a little extra space. And then exhale, pressing out a little extra air. Take a deep inhale in, the spine get a little bit longer. Then as you exhale, keep that length, but relax the rest of the body. One last time, deep inhale in. And long exhale out. I'm going to start with a simple breath of fire. If you already know what that is, you can go ahead and come into it. If you don't, you can take your left hand and place it right on your belly. Right hand can be on your knee or thigh. Gyan Mudra if you'd like. And then we're going to pump the belly like we're fogging up a mirror. Once you get a rhythm down, you transfer the breath just to your nose and feel that pumping of your diaphragm. Continue with the breath. Once you find a rhythm, you can let your hands come down, relax wherever you'd like. I'm going to be here for a few minutes, pumping the belly and warming up the whole system. Continue with the breath, and be sure that you are focusing on the exhales. Let the inhales come naturally. Once you press that air out, your body will naturally allow some more air to come back in as your diaphragm moves up and presses the air out, and then as you inhale, it flattens out. Take a deep inhale in. Hold the breath at the top. Engage Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, pulling everything in and up. And then open the mouth, let it out. And we're going to take an inhale in for 2, 3, 4. Exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold empty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Deep inhale in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold empty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Deep inhale in. Long exhale out. Hold empty. If you can, engage Mula Bandha, so it's going to be your rectum, sex organs, the whole pelvic floor. Deep inhale in. Long exhale out. Hold empty. Engage the pelvic floor. Deep inhale in. Easy exhale out. Just let the breath return to normal for a moment. Notice if your stomach feels any different, if your breath feels any different. And then we're going to take a deep inhale in. Long exhale out. This time with the breath out, we're going to pump the belly 15 times. Deep inhale in. We're only doing this 3 times, so don't worry. Exhale out. With the breath held empty, pump the belly. Deep inhale in. Long exhale out. 15 times pump the belly. Let your breath return to normal. And now we're going to lie back. Keep our knees bent. So our heels are on the ground. Let your knees fall in toward each other. Closing the eyes and just take a moment to relax into the earth. Noticing if your midsection feels a little bit different. Now for our self-massage. I'm going to take our right hand and place it right underneath our ribs. And we'll move across the body, underneath the ribs, down to the top of our iliac crest, our hip, back across till we hit our hip bone on the other side, creating a clockwise circle. So this is how our digestion moves. And then we'll take the left hand, let it cross over the right when it needs to. And we're just encouraging that easy movement of a clockwise digestion through our body. And we're going to take our thumb, take it on one side of our erector abdominis, and then our fingers will go to the other side, so either side of our six-pack. And same with the other hand, and then we'll just create a nice lift. Moving down, and then moving back up. And take the right hand all the way across the body, right in between the ribs and the hips, and just pulling up from the side. Pull all the way up to the ribs. And spread the fingers, should feel really nice. And take the left hand across. And then we're going to discover our right ASIS, anterior superior iliac spine. It's this pointy part of our hip. bone. So if you put your hand on your hip and you move forward and you find this little pointy part, you're going to move slightly in towards your belly button, slightly medial, pressing right down in there. That should be the beginning of your ascending colon. So we're going to use our fingers, one after the other, to move up toward our ribs. Once we hit our ribs, we're going to move across the body, pressing the fingers one after the other across our transverse colon. Once we hit the ribs there, again we'll move down to our descending colon, right to the inside of that pointy spot on our hip, and then we're going to head back to right below our belly button across our sigmoid colon. Let's do it a few more times. Find that pointy spot on the right hip. Come right inside that into the fleshy part. We're going to move our fingers slowly up our ascending colon to our ribs. Move our fingers across from our right ribs to our left ribs, across our transverse colon. Once we hit our ribs, we'll head back down our descending colon to the inside of the ASIS, that pointy spot of that left hip, and then just a nice little movement to below the belly button across the sigmoid colon. One more time for good measure. Up the right side, across the transverse, down the left side, and then finish off with the sigmoid colon underneath the belly button. And let's take the right and left hands one more time, just relaxing the rest of that digestive system. And just allow yourself a little bit of time to relax down into the earth and feel all the space that you create in through your digestive system. You can stay right where you are, or if you'd like, you can find your way back to that same comfortable seated position in which we started our little journey. And check back in, notice where you are. Notice if your core feels a little bit different, if there's a little more space. Know that this is a great exercise to do each day as you start to get back in touch with a healthy digestion, healthy intake of nutrients, and getting rid of all of the toxins that we don't need anymore. I want to thank all of our donors at patreon.com/freeyoga who give a little something each month so that we can continue to bring you these classes. If you'd like to donate something to help to continue these classes to grow, there's a link down below. And if you do give something, if you'd like to leave a little note about what class you gave it for, so that way I have an idea of what it is that you'd like to see more of. May you eat well, digest well, and live well. Until next time.